Well, good morning, y'all. Glad you checking in on another video. Got a lot to do this weekend. Got a whole bunch of parts came in for one of my cars. On the semi, we're going to do a tiny bit more body work. Don't want to bore you with that. Show you a new piece that came in. Well, used piece. Got a bunch of more stuff heading this way. Pretty excited about all that. And probably try to get the carpet ripped out of that truck before I throw up in my mouth. But appreciate you joining me, and we'll get to work. Well, the big news for this week is I got this front bumper back from my buddy that does the TIG welding, and he did a beautiful job on it. I'm super happy with it. It had some bad spots that I was concerned wouldn't clean up. I mean, he replaced a huge section of metal here. It's almost completely ready to be buffed out. Sanded and buffed, I should say. Same here. Replaced a whole chunk here. Had I can't even tell where they're at. Had some pretty sizable splits. One was right here. These are just not even finished, but they are slicker than snot. Then it had some real bad rub through spots right here where a D-ring toe strap hook thing was, and it was just chewed up real bad, and he just got that filled. And this one here was even worse. This one probably had 1/8 of an inch of material off. He just got it dressed out beautiful. Among a few other things, he cleaned up a few problems around the perimeter that I hadn't even asked him to do, but he went above and beyond, kind of getting this thing patched up. It's going to be gorgeous, all buffed out. So, huge shout out to him, and he gave me a better than fair price. So, I've also made a decision on what I want to do with the grill. I mean, it's just too far gone really to try to do any polishing or anything really. I mean, the chrome's just done. A bunch of extra holes. Anyways, we went over that last week, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull those off. I'm gonna take them to my media blaster, blast them down to virgin metal, weld up all the holes, splits, and I've got two things I'm considering. One, painting it the brightest silverish color I can find, or potentially wrapping it with chrome vinyl, like the vinyl wraps you see on YouTube or pictures of where there's chrome wrapped. I don't see why that wouldn't work for this, at least for short term, but I don't know, might just paint it. Another thing we're gonna do is, my buddy Ed sent me one of these that's not broken, and I just shot some rattle can primer on there, and we're gonna pop that on there real quick. After that, we'll probably go ahead and try to get the seat out of it, and potentially some of the dash up there so I can get the carpet pulled out. But I am so happy about that bumper. It just really is going to look sharp. Now I need to hurry up and buy all the rest of the stuff to polish the tanks and the wheels and the bumper. Also, we're going to have to build some new brackets back here, because this bumper is off of a year or two different. Pack brackets are different, but we can build some standoff brackets for that, and I should be able to dress this down and should be able to make that a little more presentable. That's going to be my new bolt holes for my new bracket, so I might have to use an oversized washer. We'll wait and see on that. I'm also looking for one fog lamp assembly. In the later video I'll show you. I've got one that's in great shape, and I need one more, but I'll get this thing set up and we'll start working. Hopefully all these screws will come out. They should. Another, might help if I go the right direction. Another gentleman sent me a variety of brackets for the rear suspension setup to replace some of my stuff that's in bad shape. I'll show you all that when it shows up. Made me a good deal on it. One of the pieces is the center hang mount. That the center pivot for the leaf springs mounts to. Oh, dropped a screw. At least I didn't drop a nut. I really wish this was in better shape, but it's not. What can you do? This old girl was a farm truck for a long time, so while this is all off, I'll probably also go ahead and take this shutter assembly off. See if I can get it unstuck. You know, at least I can manipulate it manually. And I'll probably go ahead and spray these flat black, scuff them and shoot them. It's because all the paint's beat off of them. They're just gray in the front. But, yeah, this thing's chrome's just terrible. See if you can see that. It is not good. I just can't look at something that's that ugly. Any kind of refinish work I can do is going to be better than that. Alright. Put these screws back in the hole. Try to keep from losing them. See, another crack I gotta fix. A little split right there. Both sides, the aluminum. You think it shakes and vibrates a lot. If you thought that, you thought right. Okay, we'll take this off next. It is a beautiful day today. It's supposed to hit close to 60. A lot better than the cold weather we've been having. Cold for here. I grew up in Illinois. It's a whole lot colder than it is here. Usually 15 to 20 degrees colder most of the year. But you get used to the climate. They're all coming out. Got two left. One's missing. Kind of my game plan, like we've already discussed a million times with this truck, is I want to get it all mechanically sound and all that before I do all the bodywork and paint. But the bodywork and paint is going to take a lot of time and effort, so a lot of this cosmetic stuff I'm just going to go ahead and try to knock out a bunch of it, you know. Get this thing a little bit closer to being done, like so that once I get the bodywork and paint done, I'm not having to fiddle with all this little stuff like the bumper and all that crap. I want to basically be able to throw it together once the bodywork and paint's done. There's a nice duct tape job going on there. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Probably try to keep the screen from popping out. I'm gonna go get the new one, the replacement. This one's got a big old bust in it, right there. You can see the factory pinstriping on it. Too bad it's broke. I'm gonna go get the new one. It's the new one. It's pretty dirty. I'm gonna have to run it through the media blaster, but I would rather see this with the quick rattle can primer job than to see that with old one with the big old busted spot in it. One of these was missing. I thought it might be from a stripped out hole, but these actually just have clips on the back, so no worries there. Other than dropping screws. You'd think after mechanicking for years that you wouldn't drop screws no more. It's not the case though. I manage to drop stuff every week. I thought about naming this old dog. And I think the name that I'm going to go with might be number 7. That's what's painted right on the side of it. So if it's been called number 7 for a long time, I guess we can keep calling it that. Unless you guys, one of y'all comes up with a better name. That's up for debate. Much horsepower to these. I'm hoping once I get the some of the interior stuff pulled out that I can get to the back of these. This supposedly is from a chain. One of the original owners, or second owners, told me they were, forget if they were pulling it out of mud or something like that, pulling up on a trailer, I don't know, but the chain popped off and whacked it. I'd wondered how in the heck that happened. It's kind of a weird pattern. But, well, that already looks better. That looks a lot better. This here is something I think is real cool. A lot of y'all probably think it's stupid, but number 7, that might be your name. Kind of reminds me of like a fire truck thing. I also love fire trucks, by the way. Old number 7. Sounds good to me. This big O center casting is one of the ones that that guy's sending me. At some point in time, this big old pin, which is probably 2 inches in diameter, these springs pivot on it. Somehow or another that came out or sheared, and that thing popped up and just wore a perfect, basically a curve section, just wore on the bottom of this casting till it blew right through the top. Just, I can't imagine how long it had to have been like that for it to just pop right through the top there, but that's pretty much a guaranteed probably red tag if you ever get stopped by the DOT. I don't know much about that because I've never been stopped by them, but it's the biggest reason I'm trying to be real thorough with getting this thing roadworthy. Changing crap like that out is definitely part of that. Well, my next mission is to try to pull this seat out, and I quite honestly don't even want to stick my hands down there, but hoping I'll have some luck. My only saving grace may be that this is not a original seat, so as you can see there, somebody's already busted off one of those captive nut plates and put a regular bolt, so I started soaking them in spray here a while back. Real good chance those are going to split off, so I don't know, I might be having some fun here. Up in here, I got to bust that airline off. It looks like a push lock style, and then down there in that nastiness are a couple of bolts. Try to get them off, and then hopefully the wind don't blow that block out of the door and slam that thing on my head while I'm working. But I'll set you up, see if we can get this out of here, get all that clean under there, and get what remains of that floor mat out. That carpet you can see has screws, not carpet, that vinyl back there has them screws. This seat needs refurbished anyways. It's not, the foam really isn't in bad shape. I might just recover it like I said last week, but Let's get after it. Pretty sure this door is going to try to kill me. Might end up cutting this line. Nope, it came out. Sweet. Let's see. Push that out. Don't know what other airlines are there or not. Got a bag of goodies. Nope, bag of air. Okay. 3 of these have those captive nut plates, so I'll go ahead and break those. I'm sure that's how that's going to play out. Okay, so I spared you guys a whole bunch of dirt in my mouth. Spared you guys a whole bunch of watching me go back and forth with the ratchet, trying not to break these bolts. So just got them where they're walked all the way out, so you can see the final victory. I was thinking about going in the house and calling it quits for the day, but I got all 4 of these out, so that's exceptionally good luck. So while I'm having a run of good luck, I believe I'm just gonna stay out here for a while longer, because my luck usually goes the other way. So if I'm having a run of good luck, I better make the most of it. So while sitting here and looking at the seat for 30 minutes of ratcheting, I think I'm just gonna take this base off and have it all blasted, put a fresh coat of paint on it. And I was looking at the pattern on the seat. I'm pretty sure that my look at that, I can't believe I got that out. Pretty sure my interior guy can just make some minor modifications to the seat foam and be on our way, and it'll look just like the factory style seat on the passenger side. Okay, more bolts for the junk pile. Yeah, see what I mean? The overall contour is similar. So I think if like right there and then up there by the neck rest, if he just, done it like that one there, I think it's could pass as a factory seat. And it's got a airbag in it. Hopefully that it is in good shape. Although when I tried it a long time ago, it didn't work. But seat's unbolted, so I gotta scoot it forward and try to find where the airline attaches and try to wrestle this thing out of here. That's gonna be fun. All right, let me move some of my sockets. Trying to decide what I want to do for a floor covering on this. I'm not going to leave it bare aluminum. I'm thinking I might just go with a rubber floor mat. I like the kind of utilitarian look that these trucks were originally built with anyways. This being the Eagle, it had the, well actually I don't know this, they might have all had it, but it had that red vinyl. Okay, something's hanging on. Oh, these seats are heavy. Okay, there's an airline coming through the floor back here. I don't know where it goes. Guess I'm gonna take this fitting off here. I'll be right back. Probably replace all these lines when I go putting this thing back together. I'll be driving it off a 5-gallon bucket if I don't get the seat put back in. Let's see, come on, the line won't spin. That thing's long enough. There it comes. Okay, that's out of the way. All right, that's bigger than a 9/16. Yes, better go get some 5/8. All right, that wasn't that bad. The other side, I don't know that I'll even be able to get you back in there to look at that one, but we'll try. Okay, get this nasty seat belt out of here. Okay, that back where it goes, because I've already forgotten where 12,000 bolts in this truck have gone, so try not to forget where 12,000 more. Okay, so we're gonna have to get up in the truck for this next one. Let's see. Try to scoot this seat farther forward. It's not as fun getting in this truck either with the steps pulled off. Which, by the way, I haven't done anything with yet. Okay. The next seatbelt bolt is that guy right there. I'm gonna try to set you up. Let's see. That might work. I hope you can see it, because I can't tell if you can see it. Alright. Hopefully they didn't over tighten this one for the same reason that I can't hardly get in here. Hopefully they yeah, oh good. No surprise there, that wasn't very tight. Good. I just knew this one was going to be seized up. Looking forward to getting this interior kind of more presentable. Okay, the seatbelt from this side is missing, so looks like I would have died anyways. Oh well. I'll put some kind of hot rod seat belts in here. I mean, okay. All right. Oh gosh, I'm gonna fall off this tire. I'm standing on the tire, leaned over the seat. Y'all would laugh at me if I went spilling right up out of here. You wouldn't get to see me though, so I'm gonna reposition you. That way you can watch me fall if I fall. Oh God, there's a tire down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Can you see me? Good. I did not fall, that's just how tall this truck is. I've noticed the Internationals have a pretty high floorboard. Whew, that's it. Alrighty then. Guess I'll let you see what I'm looking at. That's disgusting. Looks like I'm not gonna get rich. Push button for something. Yuck. That's nasty. Well, just leave that alone. That can stay there for a little bit. Okay. Oh, it's easier to move around in here now. Alright, next up. Let's see about taking this dash face off and get these pieces of carpet pulled out here. I can't tell how this dash is assembled. Kind of tucks up under there like that. But I'm guessing it just has screws down into the top. Doink, doink. So I'll pop this gauge or the face off first. See what we're working with. In hindsight, I should have left the seat in until I'd done this part. Now there's no place to sit. Other than in that nasty stuff underneath the seat. I take this feller back out. Okay. I'll have to price all new vinyl and stuff for this. Because if it's cheap enough, my man can hook me up. This may not go back in until it's recovered. That'd make me happy. It's really not a huge complicated piece other than this inward V right here. Probably why they made it out of two pieces with the seam right in the middle, because it'd get hard to get it to kind of lay in there probably. Okay, that's out the way. Set that in seat for now. Alright. Okay, so we got one gigantic bolt right here. That could be it. Could be all there is to hold it in. See, it's got a bolt in it here. Another bolt in it here. I don't necessarily need to take it out. I just need to lift it up, so I pull the carpet out from underneath it. Alright. It's warm in the cab. It's about 60 degrees outside. Yep, now it's turning. Naturally, I don't think I grabbed a 7/16 socket. Maybe it's a 3/8 on the back. Come on, be a 3/8. It's like I need to fix one of my airlines. Golly, shouldn't have done that. It's fierce in here right now. Because I'm only one person and I can't be under there on top of the motor and here at the same place at the same time. Kind of feels like there's a... Oh boy, that's going to be fun. Alright, so I'm going to try to tunnel up under here. Up under this doghouse. While y'all probably laugh at me. Oh crap. There is not much room in here. So my theory is throw a blanket on top of the motor so that when it falls off, preferably it goes down onto the ground and not somewhere on top of the motor. Okay, I can almost reach it. It's this guy right here. So I gotta try to wedge, I'll clamp it with my vice grips. And hope the vice grips kinda, let's get this stupid installation out of the way. Okay. Probably gonna die from breathing whatever that is. I'm sure that's asbestos, as they say. Let's see, so yummy. So that's gonna be turning that way, naturally. Trying to think of which way I want to clamp it. Doesn't matter. Oh man, this is tight. Darn it. Forgot to pre-adjust my clampers here. You probably can't see nothing but my elbows. Sorry. Hey! Come on. Come on, you wanker. Okay. A little tighter. It's kind of a stupid way to do this. Okay. Okay. Another more tighter. One more tighter. Okay. That's probably good enough, but I don't want that to pop off and have to come back down here again. I think these are my crappy pair of vice grips now that I'm down here messing with them. Got my head stuck up in this hole. Okay. That should work. So let me get this little, wedge it up in there where it needs to be. That's not where it needs to be. Man, my arm is cramping. It hurts. Okay. So, why does it not want to go? I'm trying to wedge it. Owie. That hurts. Doing a lot of complaining, ain't I? Hey! Come on, go up in there. I'll be your friend. Ah. Why didn't they put a nut plate down here? Probably would have broke anyways, right? Come on. I think that'll work. Boy, I'm gonna need a shower after that. Oh, whew. That was not fun. Okay, hang on. All right, take two. Now, I just pray this doesn't pop off the bottom. I need my deep socket. Hold on. So you can grab an extension. I'm not living the Boy Scout motto today because I am not prepared. Okay. Come on, baby. Ugh. Well, it's coming loose. I don't want to let it freewheel backwards. It might kick the vice grips off. Wow, it's getting tight. Predict the vice grips are falling off shortly. Ow, that was my fingernail. You ever just hit the wrong nail? I think my neighbors think I'm insane. They don't know that I have a YouTube channel, so they probably see me out here talking to myself all day. Think I'm nuts. They probably aren't far off. Probably common consensus. I'm hoping with that off and this bolt out, I might can leverage it up enough to pull the carpet out. Carpet stuff I put back in there won't be this tight. Well, I guess the vice grips came off, but I didn't hear them drop. My blanket must have worked. Okay, she is awfully solid. Sure feels like there's more fasteners. Okay. Okay, the carpet, I think, will pull out that way. All right. Excuse me. Okay, so next question is, there's a seam right here that kind of, I want to see if I can pull these screws out, pull that carpet piece back. There probably is not another fastener through that part. There probably is over here in the corner. Okay, that one came loose. Alright, now we use the power. I try to break my Phillips head screws loose manually first time around. Sometimes this is nothing more than a stripper outer machine. Come on, baby. There it is. Next. What do you even put on carpet that just turns it into just a flat mush? Just like a squishy, flat surface that used to be all fluffy. I don't even know what you put on it. What you set there to make it do that. All right, let me get some of this junk out of the way. I gotta be real careful with my how much recording I do, prior to editing, because the way I'm editing everything using the iMovie, if I record too much, then there's not enough room to save. I don't have enough space to save it, so you can't delete anything until you've saved it. The way iMovie works, it sure acts like something's catching it right there. Acts like there's something right there. I don't see anything. Huh. I don't know. Well, the whole thing's coming up, so no fastest there. Alright. Looks like it's coming. This is gross, guys. And gals, if there's any gals out there watching, this stuff is nasty. Yuck. All right. This vinyl looks real pretty where it's been covered up for forever. Guess I got to go over there. Might have to pull the seat out. I don't want to do that yet. Maybe I'll just focus with this piece. I'm going to run out of recording space and energy before I got that far. Okay, let's pull some screws out. Just to show you how nasty this stuff is, this is the original color of the carpet, and this is the part that's been uncovered. It's like from this to this. But look how nice this vinyl is. It's pretty red. That'll be a good sample to use for my interior guy. It's thick stuff too. Probably almost 1/8 of an inch thick. So this is what color is going to be going back in it. Get rid of this mud colored stuff. And then look how look where they put that handy dandy screw. I don't know where am I supposed to get to that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I got this long feller here. The treadle valve's in the way. Oh, it just barely gets to it. Screw head's full of dirt. Oh, it's coming loose. Be gentle. Come on, baby. I was lucky earlier. I wonder if I can. Oh, that's a better angle. Marginally better angle. I guess that's how I'm gonna get to it. Oh, now the screw's moving. It means it's out of the metal. I don't believe I'll put a screw there when I put it back in. Okay, now there's one more way back down there. Let's see. Down there. Whew. I'm all squished up and I can't even breathe. Oh gosh, that one feels tight. Oh, no, it's coming. I believe that'll just get glue when I put it back together. I think screws was the best option down there in the corner. Kind of wonder how this truck was built, if the interior went in after everything else. Look at that little short screw. Okay, got a couple up higher. Maybe get my screw on this. Screw gun. Okay. And way up here, the turn signal wiring in the way. Got lucky. And I might go to the casino tonight, though I'm not a gambler. Really not a casino guy. I got enough stuff eating up all my money. Couldn't afford to just give it away. What the heck? I knocked it into the hammer drill, or the, not hammer drill. Knocked it out of direct drive. All right. All right. Gonna have a job for my shop vac pretty quick. All right, so I'm gonna try pull this carpet out of here. Try to do it without kicking up any unnecessary dust. Any of that asbestos dust. Dirty butt dust. Yum, yum. Huh. I won't say it's better, but it's better. Just have to vacuum all this crap out and clean that aluminum off. Give you a better look. I'll probably just clean most of this stuff off camera. Just vacuum it all off, and I'll have to pull that seat off, be able to get down there to the other side of that, the rest of the carpet over there on the other side. But scrape all this insulation off there, clean it, sanitize it. Look at these rub marks from the old seat. Just polished up that aluminum. Probably make a new, that panel. A little floodlight switch I didn't even know was there. Windshield washer reservoir, little pump. Big old hole. That's a aluminum panel, so it's probably gonna be like a aluminum JV Weld stuff. Something like that. The seat that's in there, the Bostrom, it touches that panel, but it doesn't, there's nothing metal touching it. So I imagine that was probably like fabric wore off of an armrest or something like that. That or some 400-pound dude was in there and just broke the seat down. But that's a win. Get that cleaned up, and I won't be afraid to climb in this thing. Get that nastiness. Then I can kind of clean this thing up, vacuum it out real good. Probably put some coat of paint on the aluminum, get it kind of protected somewhat. Vacuum, 40 years of dirt out of the floor. Pull up that piece, trim right there, get the last of the carpet up, or the vinyl floor mat. Treat that aluminum. See the big chunks of aluminum there? They're from, I think, the old seat. It's not from the floor. But anyways, sometime soon we'll jerk that seat out over there, get the rest of the carpet out. Then this interior will be well on its way to looking proper. See? People honking just scare the crap out of me.